I thought I would take you through the chart of the reflexology chart. And so starting at the head, right, you've got the toes here, which relate to the sinuses. The big toe relates to the head. So again, if anybody's got a headache, should work the top of their big toe. The base of the big toe relates to the neck, throat region. The ball of the foot relates to the lung area, and over by the little toe, then you've got in around the shoulder area. On the right hand side, you have your liver, gallbladder, and then on the left hand side, we have the stomach, spleen, and pancreas. And then below that, we have the kidney area, and then going into the heel of the foot, we have the intestinal area. Also here, you've got your bladder, and then that follows up into the kidney region. At the bottom of the heel of the foot, you've got the sciatica, and then coming the whole way down the inside of the foot is the spine. So roughly around here is around the shoulder blades, middle of the back, working your way right down to the lower back into the coccyx area. And you always find if somebody's got a problem in the lower back, then you may feel it further up, or what you might also feel is with coming round the front of the foot. Here is the pelvis area. This is also the region of the hip, knee as well. So if somebody's got lower back pain, I would always tend to work around this region, and then also into the thigh, knee and hip region. And also on top of the foot, we've got the shoulder area. And again, when he's got any elbow problems, you would pick it up roughly here. So most of the reflexology is on the soles of the feet. And the pressure as a reflexologist, we apply as firm pressure, but not overly painful. And again, we don't want it too light, otherwise it's too ticklish for the client.
Hello, my name is Deb Cortina, and I'm a nationally certified reflexologist. I'm also nationally certified in massage and bodywork. And today we're going to talk about a bodywork modality called reflexology. It is based on the premise that there are reflex maps on the hands, the ears, and feet, and when these areas are worked specifically with an alternating pressure, corresponding organs, glands, systems are de-stressed and relaxed, and healing can begin. Reflexology, as it is practiced today, was developed by several physicians, all located here in the United States. The father of reflexology is known as Dr. William Fitzgerald, who was an ear, nose, and throat physician. In the 1920s, he used reflexology to perform surgery without anesthesia. The others helped develop and refine the techniques and the maps as they are used today. A reflexology treatment is generally 45 minutes to an hour long, and depending upon the client's needs, the reflexologist will work exclusively on the feet or include work on the hands and the ears. To receive a treatment, all you have to do is take your shoes and socks off. Well, welcome, Brian, and today I understand our goal for your session is to help strengthen your body. People of all ages can benefit from a reflexology treatment. So we'll get started with a little bit of relaxation techniques. So just sit back and relax and enjoy. For people who have experience with cancer, it is especially helpful. In particular, it reduces anxiety, reduces stress, allows the body to relax, and especially those that may get the effect of a neuropathy in the hands and the feet, it can reverse that condition. How is this pressure, Brian?
Feels good.
Feels good?
No pain.
No pain? Any feel-good pain? It can reinstate that feeling of well-being. As that pain goes away, we've de-stressed that corresponding area, and it can function more optimally. We're going to be working the top of your foot, and this area reflects the lymphatic drainage area. So this is a very non-invasive way to help build your immune system, to help reduce fluid buildup in your body without actually touching the whole body. And like the feet, the hands reflect the entire body. Fingers are reflecting the neck and the head area. The palm is reflecting the entire abdominal cavity as well as the upper chest. Nice thing about the hands, they can be easily worked, and when we're finished the treatment, I will show you how to do some work on your hands to help keep you de-stressed during the next several weeks. The other area that will work for reflexology treatment is the ears. There's a point up here called the Shenmen point, and it is for general de-stressing. And what I do is I hold these points until I feel a pulse that's even in both of my hands. So we can balance the whole body using hand, foot, and ear reflexology. It's like working the body 3 times.
Hi. I realize how scared you are if you've been recently diagnosed with cancer. The good news is that using natural protocols, you can get yourself into remission. Over 2.5 years ago that I was diagnosed and told that I wouldn't live a year without doing the cut, burn, or poison approach. And I chose natural protocol. And I have no doubt in my mind that I took the best approach for me. Absolutely no doubt whatsoever. What I ended up doing was, when I discovered that I had cancer and Jody and me were dealing with the whole situation, there was a lot of information. There was a lot of books. There was a lot of YouTubes and stuff. And the big problem was that trying to figure out which therapy should I take, because there's so many of them. I wondered, how many of these therapies are effective? How many of them are just spin, where somebody's trying to make a buck? I tried to figure out what would work, and that was really tricky. So after reading over 100 natural health books on a wide variety of disciplines, from TCM to Ayurveda to Metabolic, Naturopathic, Urology, Reflexology, you name it, I've read it. I discovered that they all had some common denominators when it came to getting the body healthier and defeating your cancer and getting into remission. One was your digestion. You have to have strong digestion. If you don't have strong digestion, then you don't break down your food. And when the food isn't broken down, you have large particles that go through your intestinal system. And they're breeding grounds for pathogenic type of critters that you don't want inside of you. Bacteria, yeast, protozoa. All that bogs your system down and overruns. It helps to put a burden on your immune system. So you need to have strong digestion. You don't want to feed any bad critters in your body. The next step is you have to assimilate and absorb properly. And to assimilate and absorb properly, you have to have in your small intestine, where your bile, your digestive juices from your stomach hydrochloric acid, betaine, your pancreatic enzymes, all of them come together in that point. And it has to be an alchemy to have it all make the most energy for your body. So you need to have a really good absorption, assimilation in that part of your body, including in your large intestine, which assimilates a lot of stuff. The next thing is you have to have good detoxification. Your main organ of detoxification is your liver. And as you saw from the TCM model, everyone with cancer has a liver that's sluggish. So that's an organ you have to really focus on, get it working properly. And that takes time. You have also your large intestine. You have to make sure you don't have a toxic bowel and that you have enough fiber, you have the right kind of fiber, that you're going to the bathroom at the regular times, and you keep making sure that waste that's down there is getting out of your body instead of filtering back up through the portal vein back to your liver, putting the burden on. You have your skin that helps you with your detoxification. You have your kidneys. You have all these different organs or glands that have to be working properly to make sure you detoxify properly. If you are detoxifying properly, your immunity is going to be much stronger. So all these things that really a doctor can't do for you, you can only do for yourself. So this series puts together how you can do all this stuff, how you can make yourself extremely healthy. And lastly, it's your immune function, which is absolutely critical. The immune function can't have too much, bad critters in your body overrunning it. It has to be able to focus just on your cancer to eliminate it. In short, you have to have good digestion, good assimilation and absorption. You have to have good detoxification and good immunity. All of the books, over 100 books, I read them all of them break down to those 4 main factors. If you get those main factors on your side working for you, then you can easily defeat cancer. Bill Henderson, in his Cancer-Free book, Bill had interviewed 6,000 people. His wife died of a slow, painful death from chemo. And he was the owner, and he had originated a very large, successful corporation. So he put another one of his men in charge, and he devoted the rest of his life to helping people. So he would take phone calls from anybody in the world, collect or whatever, and you just tell him what natural protocol you used and that you got better. And he wanted to see which protocols people were using, and he really didn't go to the doctors. He just went to people where it worked. After interviewing 6,000 people, this is very, very important point. After 6,000 people, this is an exhaustive search that he did. He wasn't doing it for the money, he was doing it just to help people. He found that most cancers are easier to treat than type 2 diabetes. I know everybody's going to be absolutely floored hearing that, but I feel it's the truth. I got myself into remission. I just had to work my program and stay disciplined and stuff and do what I had to do, and I got myself in remission. I'm overworked. I'm still completely overworked. I'm trying to make a go of HA Funland and doing another business, or general contracting, and making this docuseries. So I definitely need to rest more, but I needed to get this series out there, I felt, to help you out there. Frankly, I've been doing this for over 2.5 years, this docuseries, and it's exhausting. And I'm coming around, I can see the finish line. And I'm very, very happy because that's been a lot of work to come up with a 10-part series. I'm not out to make any money. I have this open source, free to everybody. I will not take a penny for anything. I do this for spiritual reasons. So I know you're going to get better. I know you can learn from this series, and you can learn from other people as well. But stay positive. Get a program together. This will show you how to specifically get a program that's best for you. And get yourself into remission, and just know, absolutely know, that you are going to get better. Godspeed to all of you. I have love in my heart for you, and so does Jody. Good luck. Peace, love, and unity to everyone. Goodbye.
满园春色惹人醉，悄悄问声色，女孩美不美？女儿美不美？说什么忘却飞过去？ 怕什么戒律清规，只愿天长地久。与我意中人儿紧相随，爱恋愿今生长相随。鸳鸯双栖蝶双飞，满园春色人醉。悄悄问圣僧，女儿美不美？女儿美不美？说什么王权富贵，怕什么戒律清规，只愿天长地久。与我意中人儿紧相随，爱恋愿今生长相随。说什么王权富贵，怕什么戒律清规，只愿天长地久。与我意中人儿紧相随。